Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video on the Infinite Baffle channel. My name is Niall and today we've got a very exciting video for you. We're joined by Cornelius from Wharfedale, who's going to be walking through us the brand new Wharfedale Denton 1S speakers. It's a bit of an exclusive that we're very excited for. If you do enjoy it and have any questions at all on the speakers, make sure to let us know in the comment section down below. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Yes, so really pleased to be joined here today by Cornelius, who joins us from Wharfedale. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your role within Wharfedale?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Niall. I'm a product specialist at Wharfedale, so sort of a joining link between the technical knowledge from the engineers and the rest of it.
Absolutely perfect for what we're looking at today.
Yeah,
then.
exactly,
And,
yeah.
Obviously we're joined by the brand spanking new Denton 1Ss. This is literally, I saw these about 20 minutes ago for the first time, so just taking a look over them. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the design? Obviously a bit of a heritage design, modern twist, bringing the classic speaker up to modern day spec, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So yeah, it is an Infinite Baffle exclusive here first, seeing it for the first time.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So if you notice, even with the baffles on, we've got a sort of a bit of an idea of what it is, and it's got a silver Heritage Wharfedale logo. So it tells you that it's sort of based on an older model, but the silver signifies that it's been, like you said, brought bang up to spec to current day. So if you take the front off, you'll be able to see a little bit more of what it is.
Yeah, I saw this for the first time not too long ago, and I was saying it's quite a unique design, having like the one driver. Obviously normally you see everything kind of separated out across the front of the cabinet, but the one driver is quite a unique take, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's where the design stems from. So it's based on the original Denton 1, which is the model from the 1970s. And if you look it up, or maybe now I can put some pictures on, it looks familiar but different. The original Denton 1 was quite a utilitarian design. It was a sort of fiberglass, plastic-like box. As you can imagine, that doesn't sound that good.
Yeah.
Especially with the current day technology available. So this has been updated. It's a little bit larger. It's a little bit more square, but still keeps the rounded edges. Still the inset baffle, which is why when you are playing them, you should be playing them with the front grills on for the best possible sound. Well, yeah, the elephant in the room really is the coaxial driver. This is a first for Wharfedale, because even going back to the Denton 1, it was something called a whizzer cone.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, which is, again, quite unique, but there are better technologies nowadays, which is, a proper coaxial driver for us.
One thing that I had noticed, if I can just really quickly turn this around for everyone that's watching at home, is when I noticed the back, firstly, I noticed that it's wall mountable, which is obviously really cool. A lot of people will appreciate that for these kind of speakers. Also, this funky little switch at the bottom, the Brilliance switch. Do you want to tell us a bit what that's all about?
Yeah, of course. So that ties in very well with the fact that it's wall mountable and also such a compact design. I mean, it fits perfectly in an IKEA Kallax shelf unit. And at that point, you're putting the speaker quite close to the wall, really close to the wall, really. That's where the Brilliance switch comes in. It engages a slightly different crossover circuit.
Okay.
And what that does is it compensates for the boost in the low end, and as a result, it just sounds a little bit more brilliant.
Cool.
But it's one of those where I think once you hear it with the Brilliance switch on max, you can't really unhear it, and you want to keep it on.
Something like this is always interesting to kind of A/B, and if you do notice that big difference immediately, and you're saying it's quite a big noticeable thing like with it off and on.
It won't be a super dramatic difference, but especially in a situation like having it close to a wall, it is all audible and quite obvious. So yeah, it's worth
anything like that's great as well. I mean, obviously sometimes people struggle to find homes for the speaker, so anything that makes it more flexible on that front is an absolute winner. And obviously the way they're designed, the size, the connectability, all that kind of stuff, they're clearly, you know, a pretty versatile speaker.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's built with the sort of modern home in mind.
Yeah.
Both, you know, design-wise, but also features and sound. And this comes in a few colors. It comes in this nice funky blue as well. You know, can have it almost like a centerpiece in a nice looking.
Very nice. Yeah. So with the coaxial driver design behind the Denton ones, what's the thinking behind all that, and what are the benefits that's going to bring?
Sure. I mean, like anything, with a multiple driver speaker, you're worrying about integrating those drivers properly and making them sound like one. And the benefit here is that both drivers, both the tweeter and the mid and low bass driver, are coming from the same from same axis.
Makes sense.
So that, as you can imagine, it makes the integration a lot easier, and for your ear as well, listening wise, the stereo field is much more precise,
Okay.
and the listening sweet spot becomes much wider,
Okay.
as both the drivers are actually propagating from the same space, from
Cool.
the same place.
And when you kind of, obviously we're all very familiar with the older style Dentons, the originals, and then the more recent ones over the last decade or so. What kind of system would you see something like this going with? Would it be something like the Dentons that we've seen in recent times, or?
Yeah, I mean these work really well with sort of even lower powered stuff, like the the Mission 778X is a great little amplifier,
cool.
pairing that with a streamer to follow, and yeah, it's a very nice little compact system.
Yeah, I can see. I think because streaming has become such a big thing over the last few years as well, you can very much almost see these with a streamer and all in one, and you've suddenly got this really high performance but very low space, low footprint is the word I'm looking for, low footprint kind of system, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's it, and that's exactly the sort of, that's who they're designed for, is somebody looking for that performance at a tight, smaller budget as well, but also a tight space.
And when I think of Wharfedale, I would normally think of something that's like, they're normally fairly balanced sounding, but certainly on the warmer side. I always think of the British kind of audio sound is always kind of that way. Wharfedale definitely are. They're pretty good on the low end, even on the smaller cabinets. Like I say, kind of warm leaning in their sound. Would you say these are similar to that?
I think the best description for those would be fun little speaker. It's definitely not a flat studio monitor. It will have a character, like being a heritage loudspeaker. It will be on the warmer side, but I think it's really fun and really nice to listen to. And as always, one of the things our head of acoustic design, Peter Como, who designed these, focuses on is longevity. So long listening sessions. It's not just initially impressive, but you can actually keep them on, keep them playing, and enjoy it for a long time. So another benefit of having a coaxial driver is you're only having to cut one hole in the cabinet. And that is a big benefit, because as a result the front baffle is a lot sturdier, but combined as an overall the cabinet also becomes a lot sturdier. And as you know, a great cabinet is a great base for the drivers to work well.
100%.
So with the Denton 1S, really focused on that, being a small box and having only to cut the one hole for the coaxial driver, the bracing inside also works together to make it really sturdy, and also making sure that it's absorbing the resonances and working together with the drivers to let them perform as best as possible.
So the Denton 1S's are going to be coming to market at £649. As always, we will put a link to these in the description down below. You'll be able to see all the tech specs in the link there to Audio Affera. We're now going to go away and have a listen to these, which is very, very exciting, because as I say, brand new, one of the first to be able to do so. So we'll let you know our thoughts on that in a second. But just thank you again, Cornelius, for coming on and showing us the ropes on these. Really, really enjoyable.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for having me, Niall. And yeah, hope you enjoy these.
Sure we will. Thank you again. Thank you again, Cornelius, for taking the time to come and visit us and giving up his time to do this video. It's been a real privilege and very, very exciting to see the Denton 1S's for the first time. Again, if you've got any questions at all, be sure to let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll catch you all in next week's video. See you there, guys.